I think a lot of the problem is perception. People feel intimidated. People who don't cycle, who are interested in cycling, they think this is dangerous. That was one of the great advantages of the Dublin bikes, because it brought a whole set of new cyclists to the street, and that made it safer for everybody. So anything we can do to get more people cycling, you get safety in numbers. A lot of those cyclists will be drivers as well, so you've got more drivers who are careful around cyclists. So that's the number one thing. If we can get more people cycling, it will be safer. And it's actually very safe to cycle, but people don't feel that. It doesn't feel that way because you've got vehicles at speed going beside you, so it feels intimidating, but the reality is it's pretty safe. So how do we convince people? How do we make them feel safe? And if improving visibility helps them, gives them that sense of confidence, well, that's great. Segregating cycle lanes so that there's a physical barrier between the cyclist and the motor vehicle, that helps. Anything that improves people's confidence will get more people cycling, and if you get more people cycling, then you've got a safer city. The cities that I've seen that are really attractive, Utrecht in Holland, Copenhagen, Amsterdam, where the majority of trips are on bike, where everybody cycles, 80–90% of the population cycle at some stage, still use their car for different journeys, but that would be great. One of the things we see in Dublin is that there are far more men cycling than women, whereas in Copenhagen and Amsterdam and cities like that, it's 50–50. So that's a sure sign that people have confidence in the city and aren't afraid, because women tend to be a bit more discerning. And so when you can kind of get that balanced, you've got a safer city. And the other thing is it's cheap. It's really cheap compared to putting in a metro. Like for example, the current cross-city Luas cost €368 million. Dublin Bikes has cost the state so far maybe €6 million. Now, there's more trips obviously on the Luas, but there's 4 million trips a year on Dublin Bikes. There's 30 million trips a year on the Luas, and so far we've spent maybe $1.5 billion on all the Luases. So it's just the return on investment for cycling is just phenomenal. So let's do it.